fantastic Fox gameplay. Also, Greninja seems to be a thorn in our side too. I've seen. I don't know if you've seen what Doombot did to Genie last night, but that wasn't nothing. Yeah, yeah.
That wasn't nothing pretty.
It wasn't nothing pretty, man. I'll just leave it short and simple. A lot of footstooling, a lot of auto-canceled up airs. So.
Yeah, and Fox, just that character, when Smash 4 came out, everybody was like, man, Fox sucks.
Yeah.
This ain't Melee Fox.
No, it's not.
And there's a slightly, you see people picking up Fox, realizing, this is not our Melee Fox that, we knew and loved, but Fox is still a great character.
Absolutely.
Definitely within that top 10 range.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, Fox is always going to be good no matter what iteration of Smash it is, and Smash 4 is no exception. Nev right now going Mewtwo, and I'm not mad at that. Here in doubles, I guess he has the tools to kind of pick apart Fox in certain situations, man, if you can find him off stage, like what we just seen right there. Woo.
Catching Fox with his very punishable recovery, I can see some forward airs, maybe a couple of spikes, a drag down, but in this doubles match right here, I really feel like the thing we need to pay attention to is Cloud versus Villager.
That you have to, man. Cloud definitely has the tools to just basically disrupt all of Villager's tools. He does not respect the Lloyd Rocket. He doesn't care too much about fairs and bears. He doesn't care about the balloons either, man. I mean, that fair that he has, that fair spike, it's ugly. But with that being said, though, Villager also doesn't respect the fact that you have a pretty bad recovery.
Oh, yes. So right now we have Green Team doing a really good job of keeping control of the stage, keeping the blue team off onto the right side.
Yeah, man, they're doing a good job of just applying us a lot of pressure, man. They're keeping them to one side of the stage. We're not giving them a lot of room to get their team synergy down to a T because I think that they know that these two do pretty good together. I know Cody and Nev don't team very often, but when they do, it ain't nothing pretty now. My thing about Mewtwo is he has the tools to kind of pick apart Cloud. We've seen that at Super Bit Wars. He has the tools to pick apart Fox in certain situations, especially off stage. But the fact of the matter, oh my goodness, no magnet hands there. But the fact of the matter is Mewtwo is so big and so light and this stage is so small, he can get quick damage racked up on him and be dead at 70.
Always really going to be Mewtwo's biggest downfall. I know you've always talked about, if you look at a Pokédex, it talks about how heavy Mewtwo is.
Yep.
And, you come to Smash 4 and Mewtwo is as light as a feather.
6'8", almost or 6'9". So he saw as a LeBron James, but man.
He's not as heavy as him.
Absolutely not. Oh, my goodness, and tried to go for the spike very early on, but that could have been an ugly spot for him to be in because, man, the limit just, oh, my God.
Ooh, dash attack. Gonna take Villager's first stock there. So now we are all even at 2 apiece.
That we are. Yeah, so just a second ago, man, when Mewtwo was trying to recover back on stage, WhiteFace Gamer got those. He got the. Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
He got a ticket to the blast zone. Is what he got. But
and actually, his teammate Cloud is the one that booked that ticket with the up air.
Absolutely, man. Stamped it, dog. He said, "Let me see your passport." He just did a good job at trying to get those up tilts going quick as possible. Like he might have waited a little bit too long in this match, but I'd like to see that happen a little bit more in the next set. Up tilts can really screw Mewtwo up. Mewtwo has a bit of an issue landing, though his air mobility is pretty nice. Him on the ground, unfortunately, is a little lackluster in certain situations, and he has that very unfortunate bounce. Mewtwo has the tools to kind of get under the Fox has the tools to kind of get under that skin, as well as Cloud. Mewtwo does a good job versus Cloud in certain situations, but we know that Mewtwo suffers against sword characters, and more specific, Mr. Strife. And I guess Marth, too. Marth can give him a hell of a time.
All right, so we have WhiteFace Gamer taking LTL Nev's second stock, putting him down to his last one. That was very needed because it kind of looked like they were about to run away with that match.
Yeah, man, and no surprise there. Nice spike right there, man, and putting the toes right on Cloud's head.
Man.
Good spot for him to be in. Now we got a very strong 2v1 situation coming out. I was going to touch on the fact that, Villager is basically doing Villager stuff.
Yeah.
He's stock tanking. He's hanging in there, 111%. He has some rage, too, so, he might be able to get some roll reads with that wonderful forward smash of his. We've been seeing that all. We've been seeing that since Smash and Splash. Like Cody and MJG, the forward smash reads have been just immaculate with them too.
You know what I'd really like to see? I'd like to see a disable to a bowling ball. Can we get some style?
I'd like to see some.
Oh no, slingshots.
Oh, not a good spot to be in, but he gets some pretty nice magnet hands. Mewtwo going to the abyss to try to seal that deal there.
As good as Mewtwo's aerial options are, I really feel like maybe his down air could be the worst of them all. Yes, he has a really nice spike, but I feel like I see a lot to where they hit the soft spot. So I think the sour spot might be a little bigger than the sweet spot on there, to where people are getting popped up a lot, not actually getting spiked.
Yeah, man. You know, his spike is actually, I believe, one of the best in the game, though I do understand like the comparison to his other aerials. Like obviously, fair is a huge tool in his meta. Like
probably the best fair in the game, right?
Best fair in the game. Let's be honest. You know, when Cloud came out, you know, a lot of people were hyped for Cloud. I was hyped for Mewtwo buffs. I mean, he got a sweet spot added to his up air, like what we just seen there in that last set. Fair got buffed just tremendously. I mean, Spike has always been Spike as well. I mean, it's just he has some pretty nice moves in his arsenal, as he should. I mean, he's a very mobile character in the air. He should be pretty solid up there. I mean, not to mention, I love his forward throw. He got my
dude.
Favorite
That's the
forward
coolest forward throw in the game. Definitely one you don't want to try and challenge. When Mewtwo grabs your teammate, sometimes you actually even question if you want to run in and try to help, because you might get shot with a shadow ball.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Now he's doing a very good job, Neves, at keeping the green team out.
Yeah.
Though the green team, as we've seen in the last match, I mean, yeah, they got beat, but they went down swinging. They definitely started to adjust there towards the tail end. I just feel like, I'm going to just be honest. I'm going to be very frank. Cloud just wasn't doing Cloud stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, be Cloud. And you know what that means, man. I want to see some limits on deck. The only limits that he really had, he got one limit cross slash.
Yeah.
And then after that, it was just all limit up special, you know, trying to recover back towards stage. You cannot let that happen. You have got to stay towards the middle. Pull a Little Mac if you have to.
Yes. And there, just a moment ago, as you were talking about his limit special, we see him wasting one, throwing out a cross slash and not hitting anyone at all.
Absolutely not, man. Not a good spot to be in at all. Alrighty, man. But with that being said, Fox finds himself losing his first stock right off rips.
Ooh,
Nev
nice
right there
read
trying to, Nev trying to bait the air dodges for those fairs.
Oh,
wow.
Hits him with the splits, and Mewtwo's out of there.
Absolutely, man. You're not coming back from that. That would have just been a bad spot for Mewtwo to be in general. Like, he wouldn't have been able to snap right away, so he would have ate them space boots. But my man, Mr. Strife right now,
as many movement options as Mewtwo has, you do have to remember he doesn't have any hitboxes on that recovery.
Yeah, man. You can't never forget. He's like Rosie in a sense. Okay.
Fox wings.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Here come the up tilts. Oh, but gets the follow-up off the green team's teammate. Man, Cody, I mean, you know, I understand, like, the up air and down air, you know, those turn-ups, they're a pivotal part of you know, Villager's
gameplay.
You know, his meta. But I just feel like Cody, I've never seen somebody land so many. Like, Cody's like the king of DI. In certain situations, he's also the king of landing up airs.
And then Cloud.
That's a dead Cloud.
Sadly, probably recovering a little prematurely, hitting Fox and then getting shot with a slingshot.
Yeah, man. Oh!
Woo!
And that is a dead Fox. Fox is out the picture, and the blue team completely running away with it. And right as I say that, Fox has something to say, man.
Yeah, comes back
right down
with
that.
vengeance.
Yeah, that trademark up smash, dude. You're out of here. Now, I know we made the comment of, like, how good Fox is. I mean, Melee, he's good. He's the best. 64, he's up there as well, too. Not the best, but he's, like, top 3, though. Oh, that's a dead Cloud. Project M2 as well. I mean, he's up there. Oh, that's it.
Ooh, the
Ugly
bowling ball.
reach.
Ah, gosh. I'm not too sure if there was anything he could have done in that situation.
Nah, man, and it goes back to what we spoke about earlier, man. Abusable recoveries. You know, Captain Falcon, you know, had one. He still does. Fox, I think Fox might have the worst in certain situations, dude. I don't know.
Man, if you're going to play Fox, you have to learn how to tech.
You got to, dude.